Stream's restarted.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. This is the presentation of the NFASL NFC Championship game live from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Oh, sorry, no, in Charlotte, North Carolina, at Bank of America Stadium.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet you now. Just keep trying.
Charlotte, North Carolina, at Bank of America Stadium.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet you now. Just keep trying.
Charlotte, North Carolina, at Bank of America Stadium.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet you now. Just keep trying.
Charlotte, North Carolina, at Bank of America Stadium.
Yep, no,
Nope.
it doesn't. Alright, I'll just keep it up. That's fine. Share screen's on, stream's on. Okay, get something, but. Alright.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, it's a battle to represent.
Good afternoon, NFASL. Here we are, the final game of the championship week, as we have the Eagles taking on the Carolina Panthers. I'm your commentator, Thomas Jones IV, as we are underway from Bank of America Field. To start out the game offensively will be Baker Mayfield and Coach Brazy's offense in a game against the Philadelphia Eagle defense where we've seen some allegations for this Carolina Panther offense. So the league will finally get to see this firsthand here as the Eagles defense begins with a 4-down set, and the Panthers are going to counter here with a heavy formation. First play from scrimmage is a handoff that goes nowhere. Tackled for a loss was McCaffrey, and that is the rookie Jordan Davis. And what a specimen he is, as you see that play just comes screaming from the left side of the screen and just tackles and knocks out McCaffrey early. Doesn't let him get away or get into that second gear that makes McCaffrey so dangerous. So here's second down. Mayfield looks to fire, and this pass is caught in traffic by Anderson. Robbie Anderson, of course, the former Temple Owl playing against the Philadelphia Eagles today, will pick up 5 yards on second. But the third down is now looming here for the Panthers. They need to get to the 35-yard line to continue this drive. Mayfield against a 4-man rush. Here comes pressure up the middle. He's hit as he's thrown, and this pass is intercepted by White. Kaiser White has the ball inside the 40 for Philadelphia, and they force a turnover to start the game. Kaiser White, he came over from L.A. in the offseason, as Baker Mayfield has tossed an interception here to begin the ball game. This is the 1-2 matchup in the NFC. Winner will take on the New York Jets in the Super Bowl. First play from scrimmage for Philly is a big one. Jalen Hurts down the right sideline inside the 20, 15, 10, and knocked out of play at the 7-yard line. Give them 32 to begin the game for the Philadelphia Eagles. After forcing a turnover, they now have a goal-to-go situation, courtesy of Jalen Hurts, as you see the replay, as the former Alabama and Oklahoma quarterback now has the Eagles inside the 5. This is a handoff for Miles Sanders, and he is going to lose the football, and Hurts will pick it up and save this drive. Oh, man, do you think he wants to make it to a Super Bowl? The fumble from the running back Sanders, ball was laying harmlessly on the turf, and you see Jalen Hurts just pick it off the ground and save what could have been disaster for the Eagles and a big opportunity wasted for Carolina. Now second down. Hurts will go right back to Sanders, and he will pick up maybe 2 yards, not much there. Shaq Thompson will be there for the stop. and it will bring us to 3rd down and goal. So after the big run from Jalen Hurts, last 2 plays, the Panthers have forced a fumble and then a short run on 2nd down. The Eagles here trying to really put their mark on the game early. Play action. Hurts looking to the left side, but it is caught anyway for a touchdown. That is Quez Watkins. So the Eagles convert on 3rd down. They get the touchdown. And early momentum for Philly. Extra point by Jake Elliott strikes through. And it's 7-0 Eagles. 2-minute drive there. That was a 4-play drive. Big run there from Jalen Hurts. And then he tosses the touchdown pass to Quez Watkins. So the Philadelphia Eagles, who have long been a team on the outside looking in the playoff picture here in NFASL, but with the arrival of Coach Joey Bacchus in their first season, have seen an NFC Championship game for the first time in their history. And for the Carolina Panthers, this is a team that has a nice pedigree in the NFASL. Coach Conk won a Super Bowl with them in Carolina. Coach Brazy here in Season 1 of Madden 23 is trying to do the same. But after that first drive, Baker Mayfield threw an interception, led to a touchdown by the Philadelphia Eagles. So here we stand, 7-0, about 3.5 into the game. Here is a completion. Christian McCaffrey splits the difference, has the first down and then some to the 40. And that's a nice display of agility for the former Stanford Cardinal, as a quick little angle route yields a 15-yard gain and a first down. Christian McCaffrey, a guy that was taken early in his draft year, 5th overall from the Carolina Panthers, has been all that and then some for this offense for years. And again, another player that's never tasted a Super Bowl here in this Madden, as this throw down the left sideline is complete. Robbie Anderson, a big gainer down to the 23. Oh, what a throw and what a catch from Anderson as he found the seam on the left sideline. Mayfield's first big completion today goes for 40. And now it's 1st and 10 as Mayfield will line up in the shotgun. Right back to it here. Baker Mayfield over the middle, complete. This is Terrace Marshall. He takes a big hit from Gardner Johnson at the 8, but not after another pickup of 15 and a Panther first down. So Baker completing his last 3 throws after the interception. Now Panthers working inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. Eagles converted on their goal to go. Let's see if the Panthers can do the same as they start on the ground. And McCaffrey lit up at the 6-yard line as he ran into a campfire full of Eagle defenders. We are over halfway through the first quarter of the NFC Championship game. Eagles on top of the Panthers 7-0. Panthers striking, though, inside the 6. Mayfield looking. It is complete. That's Tommy Tremble, who stumbles to the 2-yard line. The former Notre Dame Fighting Irish tight end there has his first catch today, and it sets up a huge 3rd down and goal. If you're Coach Brazy here, you might be thinking this is a 2-down territory, as they will run here on 3rd, and they go backwards. They lose multiple yards. 4 as Jordan Davis and Josh Sweat lead the charge for Philly, and the Panthers will settle for a field goal attempt. So this will be a chip shot for Eddie Pinheiro. About a 23-yard try. Matt Corral with the hold. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Panthers respond after the interception, but get down to the 2-yard line, cannot find the end zone, and take the points. Our score now 7-3 Philadelphia, and the Eagles will be receiving the ball back as Hecker boots this away. Quez Watkins at the 5. Return this up the middle, and he's got a good block and runs into a tag team of Panther defenders at the 25. So last time we saw the Eagles, they had plus territory to start with already in the Panther 37-yard line. And Jalen Hurts took off for 32 yards and then threw a touchdown pass to seal off the touchdown drive. So drive number 2 for Philadelphia begins at their own 25. They will start on the ground. Miles Sanders powering to the 27-yard line.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field,
Be a pickup of about 2 yards there as we approach the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Bank of America Stadium, the NFC South leading Carolina Panthers against the NFC East winners. The Philadelphia Eagles winner goes to the Super Bowl. Hurts. Their pocket is running out of time. Here comes Ioannidis, and it's Anderson, and Henry Anderson with the sack, and will drop Hurts to the 13. Huge play for the Panther defense as they get their first splash play in this NFC Championship game. Jalen Hurts will spread the formation with 5 here on 3rd and long. 3-man rush from the Panthers. Hurts all day to throw, looking. He's got Goddard, but Goddard cannot hold on, and it is an incompletion. So the Panthers defense forcing a stop here after getting a field goal. Offensively, here is Saipas for the punt. The Eagle punter sends this across midfield to the 42, where Shi Smith is awaiting. He cuts back, takes a big hit at the 41-yard line by Bradley. Special teamer there making a big play for the Eagles, but the Panthers have the ball now. Great field position at their own 41-yard line, trailing by 4. And Coach Brazy on offense here. Last drive got down to about the 5, and the drive stalled out there on a couple of questionable calls there at the goal line. There's play action to start this drive, and a beautiful pitch and catch. Anderson again has a first down to the Eagle 47. And that one you'll see on the replay or highlight reels later on in the toe drag swag compilation, as it's now 1st and 10. Under 20 seconds to go in the opening frame. Play clock down to 3 before Mayfield will bark out one last order, take the snap. It's a handoff from McCaffrey. He's got blockers. He's running down the left sideline. Here comes the Eagle convoy, and they do catch him and knock him out at the 12, but not after a gain of 35 for McCaffrey. That may as well take us to the end of the first quarter, and fireworks here in Charlotte to end it for the Panthers. And great blocks there from Christensen and Edward as we see the end of the first quarter here in the NFC Championship game. NFASL football here. Welcome back to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium. Carolina Panthers against the Philadelphia Eagles for a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Panthers possess the football at the 12-yard line. In the pistol formation here, Tommy Tremble lined up in the H-back formation. And Mayfield will look to throw. Davis drops back in coverage. This will be a check down McCaffrey. He's inside the 5 where he's shoved out by Dean. And the 5-yard line will be where McCaffrey is spotted. And it sets up a 2nd down and 3. So on back-to-back drives here for the Panthers, they find themselves inside the 5-yard line. Did not find the end zone in the last drive. Can they find it here, or will the Philadelphia Eagles defense stand up once more? 3-by-1 set here on 2nd down. Mayfield again calling out instructions. Play clock down to 1, and he will not get the ball snapped in time. That will be a delay of game penalty, knocking the Panthers back to the 10-yard line now for 2nd down and 8. So one of those mistakes you just cannot afford to have in an NFC Championship game, those unforced errors. And we see one rear its ugly head here for Carolina. Second down, here's the snap. Pressure is picked up. Mayfield now running out of time and will throw it away. Closest target could have been McCaffrey there, but that just looked like a throwaway to save face and set up 3rd down. So Eagles send pressure on 2nd down. Mayfield was getting a little comfortable in the pocket there, and the defensive coordinator Bacchus decided to send some heat. 3rd down, they're going to send 3. Throw in the middle. McCaffrey's got it, but he does not have 1st down yardage. Might be 2 yards shy, and it's decision time for Coach Brazy. Again, you could take the field goal here, cut the lead down to 1, or you go for the touchdown. Possibly could get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown, but again, here, 4th and 2 at the 4-yard line. You might as well be looking end zone here. So, 3 receivers on the right of your screen. Mayfield, here comes pressure again. Mayfield looking outside. It's batted away, incomplete. Gardner Johnson got a hand on the football, and the Eagles defense with a 2nd stand at the goal line. They settled for 3 on the first drive, and now the Eagles offense take over at the 4-yard line. And another huge turn of events here in Charlotte. So Jalen Hurts has had a clean first half. We'll hand this off to Sanders, who tried to find a gap but cannot get away from Anderson and Brown. Sanders off to a sluggish start here, but the Eagles offense has been able to move the football. You see Carolina's defense has stood up, though, on the last 2 drives. The Eagles backed up again here inside their own 10-yard line. Second down. Hurts with a quick audible here before the play clock gets down to 2. It's play action, pressure. Pass is complete. That's Goddard. Shifts off of 2 tacklers. And then here comes the cavalry for Carolina to bring down Goddard. But he will pick up a first down for Philadelphia. 15 yards there, and that will get the Eagles some breathing room at the very least. And now they will open up this next play here from the pistol. It is a read option. Keep tossed to Sanders. He gets leveled at the 29-yard line, though. Great play design from Philadelphia. The triple option there. As you saw, Hurts looked like he was in trouble and just shoveled the pass right to Sanders. Was able to pick up 8 yards there on first. Here is second down and 2 from the 29-yard line. Eagles up by 4 here in what's been a defensive-style first half. This pass is caught by Sanders, but he will go backwards. Stick-em coverage that time by Smith, and he also makes the tackle for loss. And that will be a loss of 5 on second down. So here is third down and 7. Hurts will go empty. He is going to be brought down. He had no chance on that play. J.C. Horn first to get there, but there were a slew of Panthers there to knock down the quarterback. And for the second straight drive, the Panthers forced a 3 and out. So here is the punt. Shi Smith at his own 45 will get rocked as soon as he catches the football. Nicely done again by the Eagles special teams, as the Panthers will take over. 5:10 left to go here in the first half. Eagles on top 7-3. And the Panthers, after the last drive ended on a 4th down incompletion, Baker Mayfield will try to rally the troops. Here's a quick throw. That is DJ Moore. First time we've called his name today, the former Maryland Terrapin, has the catch up to the 49-yard line as the clock is under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Again, looking ahead and looking on to this game, I'm sure, is Coach Toby of the New York Jets. He awaits the winner of this one in the Season 1 Super Bowl of Madden 23. Mayfield. Clean pocket. He's back to the 35. Here comes trouble, and then he will throw it away. So at first it looked like he had time, and then as I said that he had time, the clock had started to hit midnight. And Mayfield decided to throw that one away. Good choice, as it will again set up a third down and manageable from the 49-yard line. Again, Carolina got the ball to begin this game. They threw an interception. Eagles, on their resulting drive, scored a touchdown. And that's the only touchdown we've seen thus far. Here is a Baker Mayfield throw on third down. He's looking down the right sideline where he's got an open McCaffrey, and McCaffrey taken down inside the 20-yard line. The wheel route that time against the cover 6 zone got him in the perfect coverage look there, and McCaffrey found the opening. So yet again, it's a red zone try for the Panthers, who are 0 for 2 down here so far. It's a field goal and a field goal and a 4th down incompletion. Mayfield again running out of time, and again we'll have to throw it away. Eagles defense that time all over the coverage, as there was a lot of receivers running around, moving parts of course, but Eagles defense, specifically the secondary, able to hold firm down here in the red zone. And for Coach Bacchus, that's been an opening signal for his team defensively. They've been a bend but don't break defense all season long. Starts with that D-line. Mayfield here on second down. Throw across the middle, complete. Marshall, first down, inside the 10 to the 7. Nakobe Dean greets him there. But again, the Panthers now looking at a 1st and goal, as both of Terrace Marshall's receptions today have come inside the red zone. Baker Mayfield, of course, played his college days at Oklahoma, Marshall, LSU, but starting to build a nice rapport here in the second quarter. McCaffrey on first down, backwards he goes. Jordan Davis a mountain of a human with the tackle at the 11-yard line. And for Christian McCaffrey, that has been a unpleasant sight that he's seen with some frequency. Has been active in the pass game, however, but in the run game today, it's been the Eagles' front four making the plays. So that'll back the Panthers to the 11-yard line on second down as we approach the 2-minute warning. This will be the last play before it, of course. And a timeout is called by Carolina, yes, as they were watching the play clock dwindle once more. Remember, on the previous drive, they took a delay of game penalty that really hurt their opportunity to score, and they didn't want to do the same thing again. So second down and goal, as we will start again from the 11-yard line. Mayfield with an adjustment before the snap. Four-man rush, picked up. Mayfield over the middle, caught. McCaffrey to the 2, maybe the 1-yard line, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So from Bank of America Field, it is 7-3 Philly, but the Panthers knocking at the door. Third and goal from the yard to go, and they're going to come out in an I formation here. So Mayfield under center. This will be play action. He will throw, and it is caught for the touchdown by Moore. DJ Moore with the Panthers' first touchdown today and their first lead of this NFC Championship game. Eddie Pinheiro to make it a 10-7 game. It is good, and the extra point will give the Panthers a 3-point lead. So after 2 opportunities to score at the goal line, it's the third drive where the Panthers find Paydirt, and a great throw from Baker Mayfield. There was pressure there from Josh Sweat, but he was able to get enough on that football to keep it away from Nakobe Dean and into the arms of DJ Moore. So for Philadelphia, all 3 timeouts, they have the ball at their own 25, minute 56 left in the half, and they will receive the second half kickoff. So big drive here for both these clubs. Eagles, of course, want to go into the halftime with the lead. The Panthers would like to go into the break holding that slim margin that they do. First play from scrimmage for this one will be a completion close to first down yardage. Quez Watkins was reaching for the pylon, checked that, reaching for the first down marker, but was just a yard shy. And he was tackled in play, so the clock will continue to run as we approach a minute and a half to go in the half. Hurts with a change here, and they will hand it off. Jeremy Chin with a big hit. He forces a fumble. He picks it up, and he's off to the races. He did it all himself. Jeremy Chin is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Oh, my goodness, what a play and what an effort from Jeremy Chin. Right up the middle against that run. Forces the fumble, recovers the fumble, takes it back for 6. And an enormous turn of events has just occurred here in Carolina as the fans are at a raucous pitch here at Bank of America Stadium. Kickoff will go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback, and what looked to be the Eagles having the chance to go into the halftime possibly with the lead has now turned into a double-digit deficit. So how do the Eagles respond here after that fumble will determine a large part of how this game will go. Eagles were up 7-3 just moments ago as the Panthers have scored 2 touchdowns in less than a minute. So the Eagles will begin this drive at 25 again. Hurts will call his own number here. That's how they began this game, as Hurts will slide at the 33-yard line. Eagles quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Only 5 seconds come off the clock. And Hurts is going to take the open man. That is Devontae Smith, who's tackled in play at the 44. Eagles will use a timeout. So that's a gain of 11. First catch today for Smith, former Heisman winner and Alabama Crimson Tide receiver, working on C.J. Henderson, who this is his swan song with Carolina, as of course he will be traded to Pittsburgh at season's end. 10-point lead for the Panthers after a magnificent play from Jeremy Chin. Eagles now at the 44-yard line. Tight formation here. Sanders in the backfield with Hurts. 4-man rush is picked up. Again, easy throw, completion for Dallas Goedert. And again, tackled in play, gain of 6. And we'll have a 2nd down and 4 here from midfield. Hurts back to throw. He's running to his right. There is pressure, and they will bring him down in play. Yes, in play. And a timeout will be called by the Eagles. So that will just be a loss of, we'll say, 4 yards there, as the sack was made by Brian Burns. Big play there from the Panthers defense. After that opening drive where they gave up the touchdown, they have been a nasty defense to deal with here. 3rd down and 8. Looking over the middle to wide open Dallas Goedert. He's got the ball inside the 20, and the Eagles will use their final timeout. 27 seconds left in the half. Now at the 18-yard line, and with the amount of time left on the clock, the middle of the field is still available for you. So the Panthers defense here are going to have to guard the whole field here on 1st down and 10. The Eagles, of course, well within Jake Elliott's field goal range, but are out of timeouts. So it'll be a 2 running back set here on 1st down from the Panther 18. 4-man rush from Carolina is picked up. Hurts will flush to the right. Don't see any receivers this way, and he'll just dart out of bounds. And it looks like he lost a yard in the progress. So seconds come off the clock there. 6 seconds off the game clock. We're down to 21 to go in the half. And again, nice play, though, from Hurts. Not seeing anything develop there and was forced out of the pocket. Decided just to take the ball out of bounds and let the clock stop and live to see another down. Oh, Jalen Hurts again. The Eagles getting here by way of 2 victories. One in the wild card round against the Chicago Bears, and in the divisional round against the San Francisco 49ers. For the Panthers, they defeated the Detroit Lions in the divisional round, had the 1 seed, of course, in the NFC. As the pass from Hurts has been intercepted. Smith with the thievery. He had a tackle for loss and now has an interception to end this first half. And the Eagles' drive ends with no points. So the Panthers look like they're going to come out here and take a knee, as that is exactly what they'll do, and head to halftime with a 10-point lead. So we have hit halftime here from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. NFASL NFC Championship game. The Carolina Panthers up 17-7. Big plays in the first half from Jalen Hurts. Touchdown pass to Quez Watkins. Then the Carolina Panthers offense, they found the end zone with a 4-yard touchdown pass from Baker Mayfield to DJ Moore. And then, of course, the fumble 6 from Jeremy Chin. So Philadelphia will retrieve the second half kickoff as we're ready to get underway here in the second part of what's been an entertaining NFC Championship game. Again, winner will advance to the Super Bowl and take on the New York Jets. As Watkins fumbles on the kickoff and the Panthers have it. We saw this in the AFC Championship game as well. Unfortunate there for the Eagles, and for the Panthers, that is how you take advantage. And you have now the ball inside the 23-yard line, a chance to go up 3 possessions. Turnover margin now 3-1 in favor of Carolina. So Panthers in the driver's seat right now. Mayfield is going to find McCaffrey. He's got one man to beat and can't do it. It is a fantastic open field tackle from Gardner Johnson to save a touchdown. And McCaffrey will pick up 9. So you see the Eagles sending pressure there, trying to do anything to scramble the brains of Baker Mayfield, get into his head and force a mistake. And this throw will go to Moore, and it won't get anything, maybe a yard, if that. No, actually he loses a yard. DJ Moore does on the bubble, and the Eagles defense standing up again. So after being put in this precarious position, it's now 3rd down and 2. Mayfield will again operate from the shotgun. And Davis throws, and this is intercepted by Jordan Davis, the user. He dropped into coverage. He gets the block. He's tackled from behind. And that is the only thing that could have stopped this Carolina Panthers train. You cannot turn it over there. And the Eagles get the ball right back. He's looking for McCaffrey, who has been busy in the pass game today. And man, oh man, I know the chat is roaring right now after seeing Jordan Davis drop into coverage and catch that pass. Here's a run for Miles Sanders, as he's had a fumble earlier. Only 11 yards on the ground today, pretty much stifled by the Panthers front. And that's what the Panthers do. They do a great job of eliminating the run game, forcing you into throwing tough passes into tight coverage. So here's second down. Motion man there was Watkins. Throw over the middle is a duck, and this is intercepted. Miles Hartfield breaks a tackle. He now has a block, and he now is out to the right sideline. Hurts is there to stop him after the interception. But the Panthers have forced the fourth Philadelphia Eagle turnover today. And you see the count is now 4-2. So after the play the Eagles made, it is all for naught as the Panthers have it again. But this one is picked! Are you kidding? Marcus Epps beats Tremble to the ball, and now we're playing hot potato with the football here in Charlotte. Turnovers on the last 3 plays. Oh my goodness, and the Panthers squander another opportunity, and the Eagles once again have life. What a turn of events we have seen here in Charlotte, my goodness. And the Eagles will begin the drive now at the 31. Hurts is going to go right back to it. He's going to throw over the middle, complete. A.J. Brown, he's been quiet today, but finally hooking up with the #1 target to the 46 of the Panthers. First catch today for Brown, pickup of 24. Eagles trailing by 10. And we've seen 17 unanswered points by the Carolina Panthers. It was 7-0 to start the game. So Eagles trying to regain that momentum that they had on the opening drive here. As Hurts will call his own number and will be tripped up by Chin. Jeremy Chin and then Smith as well. The two that have been all over the football field today for Carolina. That is a loss of 6 on first down. And will be a long second down for Jalen Hurts. This one will be a handoff. Sanders, can he break the tackle? He cannot as Anderson comes to help out J.C. Horn, and it'll be a gain of maybe 4 yards there on second down. 5th tackle today for the corner, J.C. Horn. First round selection, of course, back in 2021. 3rd down and 12. Hurts. Holds, throws, middle, it's caught. Watkins is shy of the first down, though. He's tackled at the 40. So, decision time for the Eagles. It's going to be a long field goal try if you want to go for that route. Or if you decide to go for it, it would be a 4-yard pickup you need to get. So this would be a 57-yard field goal for Jake Elliott. And if the Eagles don't like that, and they're not, they're going to go for it. So Jalen Hurts and the offense stay on the field. Down by 10, midway through the 3rd quarter of the NFC Championship game. Play clock down to 2. Here's the snap. Hurts has a man. It's Brown. Past the sideline, and he's going to get into the 5-yard line. Oh, I thought I was going to have a touchdown call, but no. Brown is knocked out of play at the 2-yard line. But nonetheless, a gigantic pickup on 4th down. And the Eagles now back inside the 5-yard line. Last time they were down here, Hurts tossed a touchdown pass. Let's see what they try here. Hurts will call his own number draw, but it's not going to work. Derek Brown, a stonewall at the goal line. He tackles him for a loss of 1. As you see the Panthers sending 5 there on 1st and goal. So that will now bring us to 2nd down. Goal to go. Hurts hands it off. Sanders, touchdown, Philadelphia. Nice response drive there from the Eagles. And Sanders finishes off what was a promising drive. And it is now a 3-point lead for Carolina. So, 7 plays, 70-yard drive, 4 minutes, 8 seconds come off the clock. And with 3:26 left in the 3rd quarter, we now have ourselves a ball game. So this 3rd quarter has been nothing short of exciting. We saw a fumble on the kickoff. The Panthers got the football. Then they threw an interception. The Eagles get the football. They throw an interception. The Panthers get the football, throw another interception. And then the Eagles go down the field and score this touchdown to cut the deficit down to 3. So for Baker Mayfield and the Carolina Panther offense now, this is a time for you to give a response to the Philadelphia Eagles' comeback hopes. Up by 3, you have the ball. Crowd is at a fever pitch. They've been excited since the 2nd quarter. That Jeremy Chin fumble, I'm telling you folks, that had to have gotten the crowd in a frenzy. So Baker, he's going to hold it, and he will be dropped. First sack today from Philadelphia, courtesy of Fletcher Cox.
What an effort from him on that play.
That is a huge play for Philadelphia. As you see, Baker Mayfield, nothing available, and makes the right choice of just holding the football there. You don't want to throw an interception there. But instead, it's going to be second down and a long 21 yards to go. Mayfield again from the shotgun. Four-man rush from Philly. Throw middle, complete. Big hit there on McCaffrey from Dean, as McCaffrey picks up 9 yards. And it will lead us to another third down. This will be a 12-yard third down variety, so a long one here for the Panthers. The Eagles today have done a nice job on third down. They've gotten off the field 3 out of the 4 times. Can they do it a 4th time? Mayfield looking. It is caught by Moore at the midfield stripe. Actually, 2 yards past that to the Eagle 48-yard line. And the Panthers convert on third. DJ Moore, who has the lone touchdown today for the Panthers offense, now has 4 catches. Baker Mayfield. Pressure is picked up by the Panthers front. He has a wide open Anderson, and he hits him. Now, did he stay in bounds? They say he did. I saw it was a diving catch. I think the shoulder landed in play before he slid out of bounds. And again, nice pitch and catch to the 20-yard line. So here come the Panthers. Under a minute now to go in the third. Mayfield, another angle route, another catch from McCaffrey. He's been super effective in that mid-intermediate range today. Now has 8 catches, over 80 yards as well. So, been a huge safety valve for Baker Mayfield. They'll go ground game for McCaffrey, and that's been the sight. When he's gotten to hand the ball off to number 22, Jordan Davis finds a way to make a play. And boy, what an NFC Championship game he has had. As we are now in what is called the witching hour in the real-life NFL Red Zone channel. But here in NFASL Red Zone and NFC Championship game, it's winning time. 4th quarter, NFC Championship game. Panthers up by 3, have the ball inside the Eagles' red zone. The Eagles have had the bend but don't break defense all day long, giving up 1 touchdown down here on 3 tries. Panthers here desperately trying to find the end zone once more to push this back to a 2-possession lead. Third down and 4. Mayfield. He will throw an interception. He's picked by Gardner Johnson, and I don't know if he will be caught. Here comes Anderson. It's at the 20, the 10, the 5, the dive. He slips. He's in. A hurdle and a helix helicopter John Elway touchdown for Chauncey Gardner Johnson. Eagles take the lead in exhilarating fashion, and the extra point is good. 21-17, just 12 seconds into the 4th quarter. And Baker Mayfield has thrown his 4th interception today. Oh my goodness. What a roller coaster ride we have been put on by these 2 football clubs. Eagles and Panthers. Shi Smith breaks a tackle, hit hard by Maddox at the 24. And it's time to fasten your seatbelts, folks. Man, this second half has just been so incredibly well done. Both teams putting their heart and soul out on the field. We've seen turnovers galore. We've seen huge plays by the offense. We've seen defensive touchdowns by now both of these teams. And a swivel back and forth in momentum. Mayfield with a series of adjustments here on first down. Still making changes. Here's the snap. Pressure. Hit as he's thrown. This ball will sail harmlessly out of play, and we have an injured Panther. That is Bradley Bozeman, the former Baltimore Raven, and he is clutching his right shoulder. First injury we've seen today in the NFC Championship game, so we will tend to him and be right back. So welcome back to Carolina. It's 21-17. Eagles, of course, just had the pick 6 from Gardner Johnson. Second down. McCaffrey over the middle, caught by Marshall. And I saw the catch there, but one thing I want to bring up and ask, did anyone see the D tackle there from Philadelphia? I think it was Davis. Hopefully we get a replay to illustrate this, but it didn't look like he ever got out of the three-point stance. Yeah, there it is. I don't know what Jordan Davis was doing there. He just dropped. He stood there, the ball was snapped, he didn't even move. So, Madden, I'd like to see that get fixed, please. 1st and 10 now. Pressure up the middle. Mayfield is going to drop down again. Sack number 3 And we do have an update on Bozeman. He has a bruised sternum, chest injury. He will not return. So Panthers lose one of their linemen. And now it's up to the Panthers quarterback, Baker Mayfield, to rally his troops here after taking the sack on first down. Panthers were up 17-7 here in the second half. And they've thrown 3 interceptions to get the Eagles back in the game. Mayfield is complete. Tremble gets a lot of the yards back, and across midfield he goes to the 49. And we've seen a conversion on 3rd and 12. Well, now here's a 3rd and 11 for your taste, Carolina. They're going to need to get to the Eagle 38-yard line to continue the drive and further their momentum. Again, down by 4. Here in the NFC Championship game they go. 3rd down throw. It's caught, but nowhere near the first down marker as Tremble's taken down by White. So 4th down. Again, we're in the 4th quarter. The Panthers, by rule, are able to go for it here, and I do expect them to do so. As you can see the pressure up the middle. So the center and the 2 guards have just been getting dominated today by Davis and Fletcher Cox. So the Panthers will remain on the field. 4th down and 8. Here we go. Mayfield back to the 40, steps up, fires over the middle, and it's caught, and no, it is knocked away, incomplete. Looking for DJ Moore, but the Eagles defense make a stand. They get the ball back at the 46-yard line, 6:50 to go, and for Coach Joey Bacchus, this is a crucial possession. Trying to get this back to at the minimum, 7-point lead there. And they'll start with the play action, and the throw to the far sideline is caught. And out of play. Excuse me, I think I had some technical difficulties there. 1 second.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
A moment, folks. Apologies on that. All right, we are back here. So, 1st down and 10. Philadelphia at the 42-yard line now of Carolina. Under 6 to play. Here's a handoff for Sanders, who had a fumble earlier, and this time brought down at the 39 by Anderson as well as J.C. Horn. New York Jets awaiting the winner of this game. It's been a roller coaster seesaw affair here in Charlotte. Right now, Eagles on top with the ball. Hurts, right sideline, out route, complete. Goddard inside the 20, and he's knocked out by a couple of Panthers at the 14. And there's the infamous escape. Great time to call it, though, 4th quarter. And Jalen Hurts now has his Eagles inside the red zone again. Hurts will call his own number. He had a big run on this one, and he can see the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts from 17 out puts the Eagles up 10. Extra point will make it 11. And with 4:15 to go, the Eagles are knocking at Super Bowl's doorstep. Big play there from Goddard and a couple. Now up 2 possessions.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Panthers will take over at the 21-yard line. Again, they have all 3 of their timeouts, but again, they need to get the ball moving down the field and with some urgency. Mayfield will start from the shotgun against the 4-man rush. Mayfield uncorks one. This one is going to be intercepted. Kaiser White has his 2nd and the 5th turnover of the day the Eagles defense has forced, as White is now brought down at the 24. Oh man, the Eagles defense shut the door on the Carolina Panthers here in the second half. And they can taste it now. 3:59 to go, up 11. They have the ball inside the 25-yard line here, so now ball security is what you preach if you're Coach Bacchus. Miles Sanders, he is down at the 23-yard line, and he does have a touchdown today, and I forgot to mention, I believe he has 2 fumbles. He had the one on the opening drive of the game where Jalen Hurts recovered it. The second one was the Jeremy Chin fumble 6. No clock now under 3:20. Eagles, of course, going to let this go all the way down to a second. Sanders tries the right side, and there's nothing doing. Loss of 2. And right now, the Panthers are not going to use their timeouts, trying to hope they can get a stop here, force the field goal, which would keep it at a 2-possession game. So Sanders, Calcaterra in the backfield on 3rd down. And they'll call Sanders' name one more time up the middle on a counter, and he runs into Calcaterra, hits the turf, will not have the first down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in Charlotte. Eagles about to attempt a 43-yard attempt, and this will be from just inside the the left hash mark. The kick from Elliott is good. 31-17 the score. Eagles, after trailing by 10, have put up a 24 unanswered point run. Panthers, 3 timeouts. Shi Smith on the return. Will be stopped at the 24-yard line. So for the Panthers, the situation is simple. You need to score a touchdown quick.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began.
Excuse me, more technical difficulties there, as we do have a flag, legal man downfield against the Panthers, so they start the drive out in a way you don't want to do it, going backwards 5 yards. And it's now 1st and 15, minute and 50 to go. Eagles trying to get one more stop and send themselves to the Super Bowl as this pass is caught by Anderson. He gets out of bounds and has the first down to the 37. Baker Mayfield today, not his best performance. 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions, but the throws to Robbie Anderson have been Baker Mayfield's better passes of the day. Now from the 37. Mayfield will look deep middle. We have a flag, an incompletion for now. Let's check the penalty. And it will be against the Eagles. Pass interference on Marcus Epps. That will place the ball at the Eagle 38-yard line. Carolina trailing by 14. With the ball here, trying to get this down to 7 as quickly as they can. Eagles trying to get off the field one more time. Mayfield looking to the right sideline, and he's got Tremble, who's tackled in play at the 12. So the Panthers will call a timeout. Stops the clock with 1:33 to play. Panthers now at the 12. Trailing by 2 touchdowns. Mayfield. And he held on to it too long there, but threw it away just in the nick of time. That looked like it was going to be an interception there if he was looking to cross the middle, but throws it away. It's now 2nd down and 10. Clock will stop at 1:27. And the Panthers' slim chances are still alive. So DJ Moore in the slot here on 2nd down and 10. And Mayfield's going to audible, call a different play here. So that's going to send Anderson into the slot on the right side of your screen. Mayfield looking that way. He's got Anderson for the touchdown. Had to make sure he had the feet in. He did. So the Panthers do step 1. They score the first touchdown to get this back to a 1-possession game, as Pinheiro will make it 31-24. So now the Panthers with 2 timeouts, 1:23 to go, most likely will attempt an onside kick here. And that is going to be the case. So Johnny Hecker, the punter for Carolina, will try to keep it alive for the Panthers. Here's the kick. And it is recovered by A.J. Brown of the Eagles, and he's tackled at the 43. So the Eagles get the ball, needing just 1 first down, and they will be heading to the Super Bowl. Panthers desperately needing to get a stop here or force a turnover. Give their offense one last shot at it. So Eagles line up in a 2 tight end set here. Panthers sending everyone to the line of scrimmage. And it is a stretch run for Sanders. He breaks 1 tackle and is hit at the 37. Timeout called by Carolina. And right now, you would be right at the cusp of Jake Elliott's field goal range. This would be about a 54-yard attempt. And Not sure what the wind is doing right now, but we saw him in pregame warmups hitting it from 60. So 2nd and 5. Eagles again, run game. Sanders again, tackle, gets one more yard, and Panthers will exhaust their final timeout. Eagles now 4 yards away. Panthers looking to get that stop and possibly block a field goal or get a turnover here. 3rd down, big play there from Brian Burns. And the Panthers get the stop. And here comes a field goal attempt from Elliott. So 7-mile-an-hour wind in his face. This is a 54-yard try. Again, the Eagles are content to let the clock run down. More than likely, this will be kicked with about 30 seconds left on the clock. 31, maybe 32 seconds. So here is Jake Elliott. This would put the Eagles up by 10 and essentially ice the ball game. Here's the kick. It is up, and it has the distance, and it is good. The Philadelphia Eagles move it to a 10-point lead with just 31 seconds to go. And as the Ravens play-by-play radio announcer loves to say, the hay is in the barn. So that more than likely is going to send the Eagles to the Super Bowl, folks, where they will await the New York Jets. And Coach Toby looking to get his 4th Super Bowl. Hopefully I said that right. I think he has 3. Of course, Coach Joey looking for that all-elusive 1st Super Bowl. Has had many opportunities across different teams here in the NFASL. But now with his hometown Eagles in the 1st season of owning this team has taken them to the Super Bowl. McCaffrey will catch this, go out of play, and one last catch there for the former Stanford Cardinals. He darts out at the 27. And for Coach Brazy in Season 1, making the NFC Championship game 1 seed. It was a great year for the Panthers, but bitter taste in your mouth knowing you were 1 game short of making it to the big game. Mayfield with all day here will look deep for Moore. And DJ Moore has it. He has a touchdown, so hold the phone. With 12 seconds to go, things have gotten interesting here in Carolina. Excuse me, 13 seconds to go. Extra point here from Eddie Pinheiro. Makes it a 3-point game, but it all comes down to the onside kick. Heckard had one try moments ago. It was recovered by A.J. Brown. And whoever recovers this football will have the chance to win it. Here we go, and it's caught by Devontae Smith. He goes down, and that is it. The Philadelphia Eagles survive and advance to the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts, in what was a prove-it year for his Philadelphia Eagles offense. You got the weapons around you after acquiring A.J. Brown in the offseason, after drafting a couple of nice players to bolster the defense. Philadelphia felt like Jalen Hurts had to be the one to step up, and he did here today. 3 touchdowns and led his team to victory. Eagles' final score 34-31 over the Panthers, eliminating Carolina, and the Eagles will be headed to the Super Bowl. So for the entire NFASL crew, I'm Thomas Jones IV, wishing you a wonderful Monday afternoon. And we have 1 game left in the Season 1 of NFASL, Jets and Eagles, live from Phoenix. So that should be a fantastic matchup. Can't wait to call that one. And we'll see you on the other side. Stay safe, stay warm, stay hungry. We'll see you soon.